Hey, what's up? This is Kat, and you are watching Point Boutique's YouTube channel. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. I post new videos every week all about buying and selling fashion, and this channel is brought to you by my shoe boutique. Check it out at www.shoppointboutique.com, spelled the way that you see on the screen right now. And today we are getting back to my Rent The Runway Unlimited review series, where I show you what I got in the past month with my Rent The Runway Unlimited membership and tell you how it worked out for me. If you're interested in other Rent The Runway Unlimited videos, I have a bunch, so I'll link to those below. But let's get started for today. So starting off, the first item that I got this past month was this Tory Burch bag. It is a navy blue leather, and it's very beautiful in person. It looks rather small, and it is a particularly small size, but I found that I could fit quite a bit in there. It does have a couple pockets in it, this front pocket that I'm opening now, and then it also has some dividers on the inside. But again, if you tend to carry a lot, it may be on the smaller side for you, but for me, I could fit everything I usually use. I just had to use a slightly smaller wallet than I would with some other bags, but no complaints there. It was great quality. It has the handles and a crossbody strap, and I used it for about 2 weeks, was very happy with it, and paired it with this dress, which is the second item I got. This is a Trina Turk cotton dress with these great stripes on it. And I absolutely loved this. I thought it was very comfortable. Could be a little low cut if you're bigger in your chest than I am, which a lot of people are, I imagine, but it was super comfortable. I was actually able to size down in this from my usual Trina Turk sizing. So again, if you're bustier, that may not be the case. It did have this funny little triangle, which I thought was perfectly flattering, but it may not be on everyone, but I loved it. So my next item you might actually recognize from one of my previous rental videos. This is actually the second time that I've rented these blue pants from Millie, and this time I actually rented them with the intention of buying them, so I actually own them now. But you can head back to one of my older videos to hear more specifics about the fit, etc. Then next up, I tried out these silky shorts from Scotch and Soda. That's a brand that I'm not very familiar with. This is the first time I've tried anything on from them, and they were very comfortable, but they really reminded me of these boxer shorts that I remember seeing in Sears around like 1999, and I just couldn't get past that. So I didn't end up wearing them out, but I think they could totally be someone else's style, and you might really like them. They were cute. I didn't exactly dig the racing stripe down the side, and I thought that this tie on the front, this stretchy waistband, it was too athletic to wear them in any context other than sitting in a park, which I wasn't doing, so I didn't wear them. But you might like them. They were comfortable. Then next up was this sleeveless blouse from Tory Burch, and it has this very pretty floral print on it. It's got a bit of a painterly feel to it, and the colors are beautiful, kind of muted, but in a very wearable kind of way. It's certainly not boring. It would look great at work, it would look great in a more casual context, or even going out, and it was very comfortable. There was really no stretch to it because it is a woven, flowy material, but it fit really nicely, was draped well, and I really like the bow in the front. And I think that that could be knotted or left undone, so you would have some options there. But I loved it, and if I were to find it for the right price at some point, I would probably buy this one, and I would highly recommend renting this one. I think it would work for a lot of different people in different situations. And next up was this stretchy pencil skirt from Millie, and I was really, really excited about this. I currently need a navy pencil skirt, but I was a little bit let down. I found the shape of it, even though it was very stretchy, to be particularly tailored, and it really didn't work on my hips. So the hips in the skirt are very defined, and mine in real life are not. So this might be a great skirt for someone that normally feels like pencil skirts are too tight around the hip area. And for me, sometimes that is the case, but it's not my hips, it's more my backside. But that didn't make this work for me either. So you can kind of see that it looks puckered on the side, and that is why. So that was a disappointment. I think that someone of a very specific shape would absolutely adore this skirt, but unfortunately it was not me. But it's got a nice stretchy waistband, super easy to move in, but ultimately I did not end up wearing it out because it was not flattering on me at all. Then the next item that I tried was this cotton top with ruffle sleeves from Draper James, and it has this fun novelty strawberry print, which I really dug and thought was very fun. The sleeves were a bit much for me. I do feel like I have wider shoulders, and so that was not ideal, but it wasn't terrible, and I wore it once, really loved it. I probably wouldn't buy it, mostly because it was cropped a bit shorter than I like my tops to be cropped, and that could be a consideration for someone with a larger bust as well. It might pull it up a bit. It also didn't have a ton of stretch, but I thought that it was cut really nicely and it was super comfortable. So if you like strawberries, I would recommend it. And then the next item that I tried was this top with a rope print, an asymmetric hem from Slate & Willow. I had never worn a Slate & Willow top before, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very comfortable. It had the right amount of design. There wasn't too much going on, but it made sense to rent it. Sometimes I stray away from renting tops because it feels a little bit boring, and I already own a lot of tops, but it was totally worth it, and I felt comfortable all day. Then the next item that I tried was this very fun dress from Amour, and that's another brand that I am not very familiar with. So this was the first dress that I have tried, and I really liked it. I thought it was very beautiful, very unique. It fit well. I ended up going up a size because that's what was currently available, and it fit pretty well. I found that it was a little too big in the hips and maybe a little bit too big in the bust, but it stayed on, so no complaints. I wore it out to dinner, felt super comfortable and really loved it. I would absolutely rent this again. It's just so different from anything that I've worn before, and I would highly recommend it if you have your eye on it as well. I think you could easily dress it up or down. I wore it during the summer, but I think it would also work very well as a holiday outfit. And next up was this embroidered top from Shoshana. It was very nice quality, really comfortable, and again, another top that is exciting enough to justify renting it. And it was rather heavy, but not too heavy. It wasn't too hot or anything like that. I wore it on a pretty hot day, and it was very breathable, even though the cotton is pretty substantial. And then the embroidery on top of it, it makes it feel like somewhat of a heavier top, but again, it wasn't sweltering or anything crazy like that, so I would recommend. And then next up, we have some more embroidery. I tried out this yellow embroidered dress from Tory Burch, and it was extremely comfortable, really cute. I think that it might be a little bit too casual to wear to work. I wore it on a date night to the Botanic Gardens, and it was perfect for that. I think it would be a really wonderful vacation dress, or if you were having people over, or even just hanging out in an even more casual situation, because it does have elastic around the waist, so it's really stretchy throughout, and you could actually move around and sit down comfortably. So I think it would be good for a variety of activities, but it is a more laid-back style. But I really loved it. And then the final item that I tried this month was this Kate Spade dress, and this one had a very fun retro feel. It felt kind of like a hybrid between 70s and 40s to me. And I think you could really dress it up or down. I thought it was very comfortable. It's got this ruched elastic in the back, which makes it very easy to move your arms. So therefore, probably a good work dress for all kinds of different people. And the colors were really beautiful. I think it would be very easy to wear year round because of the colors. And I would definitely rent it again, and I would recommend it to you as well. And that wraps up our video for today. Please tune in next month. I will have some more rentals and reviews for you. I do have videos every week, though sometimes they're posted on different days. So if you want to make sure that you don't miss them, please do subscribe. Also, be sure to check out my boutique, www.shoppointeboutique.com. I will leave a coupon code for you in the description box below. I'll leave some other fun stuff for you in the description box below as well, so go and check that out, and I'll see you next time. Bye.